Hi guys, it's Lauren and I'm back today with another DIY project that you can try in your home. If you'd like more ideas like this, please hit the subscribe button and I'll keep posting videos. So what I'm going to make today is a set of Indian arrows. I think this is a really fun decor item for the home that you can easily hang in any room, and you can customize colors to whatever colors you have going on in your space. So I did make a set of these already before. My husband and I went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago and they had really awesome Indian arrows in the gift shop there, and I wanted to buy them there, but they were kind of pricey to begin with and I didn't really know how I would get them home. So instead I ended up buying the Indian arrowheads from the gift shop and then just made my own arrows when I got home. And for those ones I chose like bright primary colors like yellows, reds, greens, and I think they turned out really fun. But today I'm going to show kind of a toned down version of that, and just use a little more neutral colors that will fit with pretty much everyone's taste. So what you'll need for this project is a set of dowel rods. These are 1/4 inch and I already stained them, so stain them whatever color you want, or if you like the natural color, just leave them. So dowel rods. You'll want some Indian arrowheads. These are from Amazon. They sold them in bags of like 25 or 50 I think, and it was a really good price. These were an inch, inch and a half is how they were packaged. You'll need some sort of cord or thread. I'm using like a leather cord. You can use hemp or a suede cord too. I think it will help to have a little bit of thin wire. This is optional. You'll want some sort of really nice glue. So I'm using E6000 glue for this. You could use wood glue. You could use super glue. I would just stay away from hot glue or Elmer's type glue for this project. You'll also need feathers. These are pheasant feathers, but have as much fun as you want with the colors on feathers. And then you'll need paints in colors of your choosing. I'm just using basic craft paint. You might want some tape or painter's tape for stripes and stuff to create clean lines. And you'll need some sort of utility knife. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you the first step of this project. I already stained my dowels like a brown color, and then I cut them to about 29 inches long. For me, that seems like a good length for the size of my arrowheads. And what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to soak the bottom of these dowels in a little bit of hot water and maybe let them soak for about a half hour to kind of soften the wood a little bit. Alright, so I've been letting my dowels soak in warm water for a little while to soften a little bit on the end. And now what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to cut a little bit off, maybe like an inch, or the last inch of this dowel rod. I'm going to cut about halfway through the dowel, just to shave a little bit off the top. What this is going to do is it's going to allow my arrowhead to lay a little flatter on the dowel. So you don't have to cut off a lot, just a little bit. I'm going to try the utility knife first. Alright, I think that looks good enough. Kind of ditched it in a little bit and scraped a little bit off to make it a little flatter in one spot. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I'm painting my dowels. So what I did was I went ahead and wrapped tape around my dowels where I kind of want to have some stripes. Just make it easier to keep the paint in line and kind of know my pattern ahead of time. And then I'm just painting in between the tape. So I got my dowels all painted. I'll go ahead and show you what I did. So some stripes, some gold stripe accents. You can draw like little lines in the opposite direction. I just did this with a Sharpie. This other one, you can do like little short lines as an accent, maybe some X's, maybe some dots, whatever, just some ideas for you. But both a little bit different, but they go well together. So what you're gonna do now, there is gonna be a top to this arrow and a bottom. So the top is gonna be the side that has this little piece of wood chiseled out on the end. This is where your arrow is going to get glued, or the arrowhead is going to get glued down. But first, before we glue the arrowhead, let's glue on the feathers. So I'm going to turn this upside down. So here's my feathers. And I'm going to use 2 feathers for each arrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these. So I'm going to cut kind of like a blunt edge. Hopefully you have better scissors than I have. And then I'm going to kind of angle it or taper it in. Kind of get a little bit of a triangular shape. And I might create like a few pieces kind of like this. Then the side that's more patterned is the side I'm going to glue down. So opposite side of the arrowhead, I'm going to take a little bit of this glue. If I can get it open. I technically should be using this stuff outside, but I'm going to put a little bit of this glue on the end of my arrow here. A little bit on the end. And then I'm gluing these cut pieces right on top, with the colorful side facing the glue. So when I turn my arrow, it'll kind of show up like this, like once it all dries. So it'll be behind the wooden dowel. So taking the same arrow, if I turn it back right side up, where I have that chiseled out piece, now I can glue my arrowhead onto that. And it should lay nice and flat. It'll just help keep it in place better. You don't probably have to actually chisel out any of this dowel. I just think it'll help a little. All right. So I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll come back and finish it up. All right, so now that my arrowhead has glued a little bit onto this dowel, I'll show you what I'm doing for the cord. So first, as you can see, I actually already put the cord on this one, glued it in place, and I'm just holding it in place with this paper clip. But to secure it a little bit better while I wrap the cord, I just took a really small piece of wire, put it through the little 2 notches on the arrowhead, and then twisted it tight on the back side of the dowel. That just helped give it a little more support. And then I took about 18 inches for my black leather cord, put it through those two little notches again on the arrowhead, and then just started twisting it, crisscrossing it around this dowel. Now for this, you could use a hot glue gun, and it will make it kind of stay in place a little bit faster for you. Might make it easier. If you do that, I think that's fine. I would just probably use a stronger glue also on the back side of it, maybe like a bead of stronger glue, just so it holds up better over time. I just used the same E6000 glue that I used for the feathers and arrowhead, and I'm clamping it in place. So I'm going to check in about 24 hours after it supposedly cures, take this off, see how it holds up, and then I'll show you on the wall. Okay, so my arrows have gotten to fully cure now, and I'll show you what they look like on the wall. So this is one option for hanging them, would be to hang them horizontally. And for this option, I just use some little brass screw-in hooks, really easy to screw into drywall. And one thing I'll note is that I did use a little bit of hot glue to just secure the ends of my string after I clipped them. And then I also clipped out the little bit of metal wire that was keeping my arrowhead in place. So this is one way to hang them on the wall. And then another way would be to hang them crisscross. So I'll go ahead and show you that. So the other way that you could hang these would be to kind of crisscross them a little bit and hanging them up on the wall like that. So if you want to do that, I would go ahead and find a good crisscross location. Doesn't really matter, just as long as your arrowheads are both facing forward. And then I would take a little bit of wire first and just secure these together like this, or you could just glue it. If you know you're going to keep it this way, you could glue it together this way. I don't know for sure that I'm going to display them like this, so I'm going to twist them together with some wire. Have my little cuddle buddy Shadow back, or maybe he just wants to play with the feathers. So I'm just twisting this wire around back and forth. Around the sides and then around the top and bottom too. So with that wire in place now, you can take like a nicer thread. I'm going to use some of this suede cord, and I'm going to go through from top to bottom a couple times first with this cord. And then finish it off by going sideways around. So at this point I could just glue with a hot glue gun the backs of these threads together to keep my cord there. And of course make sure both of your arrows are turned forward the way you want them and kind of matching up in height. And here they are hung up as an X. So you don't need the little hook to hang them up this way. I would just maybe use a nail on the top and bottom of the X here to keep it from wobbling. But overall, just kind of a fun piece of decor to have on the wall. You can play around and use whatever colors you want for your space, and people will be super impressed to find out that you made them.